Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an action-packed episode. I haven't said this in a while of the Mayor of Superstars. It's back. We haven't done this in a while, but we're back with the Mayor of Superstars. I, of course, am your host, Brent Piles, and if it's the Mayor of Superstars, then that means Kit Kat Mayor McFlurry is with me this evening. Kit Kat Mayor McFlurry, how are you doing?
Oh man, I am doing fantastic. I actually had some McDonald's today, the first fast food I think I've had in about a month. Whew, that it felt good. I know McDonald's doesn't it's not even my favorite fast food. It's probably like bottom 10 favorite places, but man, it was so good today. I loved it.
Ironically, I had McDonald's for lunch today too. They had buy one get one on Happy Meals, and that is the way to Rachel's heart because she loves a good Happy Meal. You know, Rachel's like a smaller person, so she doesn't need to eat a whole lot. So Happy Meal's a perfect amount for her. I got myself a Happy Meal too because it was buy one get one, so I ate a Happy Meal, but I got a McChicken too. And anyway, with us, of course, on this journey of old school wrestling that we do, it's G.A. Wrestling Night Glenn Abbott, who is buzzing after his English national soccer team beat the Netherlands today, and they are now in the European final. Glenn, how are you feeling?
It's coming, football's coming home. I'm very good, thank you, considering it's gone up past 1 in the morning.
You're used to that, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're talking soccer ball.
that's a pretty good remix. I didn't see you coming with that. But that was good. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw it, Mayor, but they won in like the 90th minute.
I caught the 90th minute. I think I was the one that won it for them. I turned it on and that's when it happened.
You caught the perfect time then, yeah.
They literally scored within 30 seconds of me turning it on.
I think they scored within like 30 seconds of Ollie Watkins coming on the field because they put him on and he immediately scored.
It was.
Sometimes you just score in 30 seconds.
Sometimes you do. Shout out to Dan too, because I think Dan's been calling for them to put in Ollie Watkins this entire tournament, and they had put him in once, and they finally put him in there, and he fucking scored.
He was the winner.
It's like that movie. What was it? Rookie of the Year when they kept put in. Do you remember that movie? And he's like, put him in.
Oh, Roland Gardner.
Rowan Gardner, yeah.
Put in Roland Gardner.
I don't remember, but yeah. And they finally put him in. He's like, I told you all along.
Yeah, that's a great movie. That I used to say the most unreal thing about that movie is the Cubs winning the World Series, but they finally did win the World Series, so it's not even a joke anymore.
Just kick me while I'm down.
I'm sorry, pal. I always forget that they beat the Indians. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, they were the Indians then. So
they were. I forget that I will still call them the Indians because I forget that they're called the Guardians.
I still do, and people get upset when I call them. It's just like they've been that for the last 41 years of my life. Like that's what I know.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
It's not me being a dick. It's just what I call them.
Right. They've been that since I was a child. What the fuck do you want from me? So 2 wrestling events took place last weekend. Did you guys happen to watch these said wrestling events?
Yes.
So how did we feel about, I'll ask the mayor first. Did you like the 2 Money in the Bank winners or did you not like the Money in the Bank winners? And how did you feel when it looked like for a second that maybe, just maybe, your prediction would come true and Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green may be Money in the Bank winners? How did that?
They met at the top.
Oh my gosh. I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're actually going to do it. They're right there. They're going to, they would have been so good with Money in the Bank winners where they fight over it. Remember when Kane and Daniel Bryan were the tag team? I'm the tag team champions.
Oh, yeah.
They were the tag team champions, but they fought over the belts. Oh, it would have been so good. They could have had like one of it blinged out in pink, half of it blinged out in blue or something. It'd have been, and they, that would have been great. But I am happy that Tiffany Stratton won, one of my favorite on the roster. Would have loved to see Chelsea Green win it too, but if she wasn't going to win it, Tiffany Stratton is a fantastic choice. On the men's side of the Money in the Bank, both the matches were incredible. I actually enjoyed the women's match more than the men's match. Not the men's match told a great story in there. I felt that was really good, and I mean, Drew probably was the obvious answer, even though I didn't pick him. But I like that he won it, and CM Punk cost him, because CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre right now are like just clicking on all cylinders. Everything is working with those three. The storyline, the promos, they don't even need matches. They're so good at building up what they're doing. They don't even need a match until it's time for the match. Like, it's going to be so meaningful when they finally do get in the ring and get a, touch that, that it's been brilliantly done.
The only little nit I have to pick about that is the fact that why was he cashing in on two people that was still compos mentis? Normally you wait to cash in on a couple of corpses, don't they?
Yeah, he came out of nowhere too. Like I remember I was looking at my phone or something, and I looked back up, and all of a sudden Drew's in the ring. I was like, "What the fuck happened?" I know I saw that maybe people were like upset that he cashed it in that night, and that the briefcase was basically wasted. But fucking that briefcase has been up and down and through so much shit at this point that I don't think it can be wasted. And I think it's better this way, because now we only have to worry about one person carrying around a briefcase instead of just two. So I think it was a good thing that came in.
Yeah, makes Tiffany's more impactful.
Yep.
And boy, would I be excited to see that cashed in at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you would.
Good chance of it as well.
Yeah.
Especially with a certain Mammy back.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll go that way or if it'll be Bailey versus whoever she's going to be challenging.
Nia.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
I could totally see Nia laying waste to Bailey, but Bailey miraculously winning, and then Tiffany Stratton comes out
cashing.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I didn't watch all of Raw, so the Rhea Ripley did come back at the end of Raw.
Yes,
during the tag
very end.
Oh,
boy. Yeah. When Liv was on top of Dom, or Dom was on top of Liv, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dom was on top of Liv at that point in time.
Oh boy, I gotta go back and watch that because that sounds fun.
It was an enviable position, if you will.
Yes.
If you will, baby.
So I did see the beginning of Raw. I saw the whole CM Punk Seth Rollins thing, which I thought was great. It's still, and I told you guys this in our chat. When I see CM Punk on my WWE TV screen, it still takes me back. I'm still taken aback, and I don't know when it's gonna stop doing that. But every time I see him, I go, Oh yeah, he's back.
Well, we haven't seen him in the ring, so it's still a little bit confusing.
Yeah, I mean, everything he's done has been good, and like you said, I mean, everything with him and Drew has been really, really good. And it's going to be great at SummerSlam when they finally do. I know it hasn't been announced officially yet, but I'm assuming that's where it's going to take place. Anything else from Money in the Bank that anybody wanted to talk about? I thought the 6-man match at the end was a lot of fun too.
I never got to see it. I missed that.
Oh, it was a good 16. It was a war basically. They're fucking fighting everywhere. Jacob Fatu was no selling shit.
That's what he should be doing.
Yeah.
It's Jacob Fatu. That's what he should be doing. I can't believe I can't call him svelte because he's gigantic of a man, but how much weight he's lost from his MLW days. He's got to be down 50, 60 pounds, if not more.
He was a blobby in MLW.
Yeah, he was like Umaga size.
Yeah, he looks great.
Just go back to the women for a second. Can we give some props for that table bump through 2 tables off the top of the ladder?
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea Green, man.
Yeah, she really took that one.
That match had a couple of spots where that was like, and then I think Lara took a hard bump, and then who was it that took
on the ladder?
Yeah.
Lara took one and bent the ladder.
And then somebody took, I think it was Zoe Stark, took like a fucking a pile
Death
driver.
Valley. She took a Death Valley driver from the top of the ladder onto a horizontal ladder.
Yeah.
That looked brutal. I don't know how, if her head would have went in between the rungs, like Woo!
It made
That-
me feel sorry for Zoe Stark, and that's saying something. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the biggest fan of hers.
Yeah, luckily you haven't watched Raw there because she certainly wouldn't be after it.
Uh-oh.
Because she's, you know, that she's with Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Well, they've now made it a trio with a certain ex-GM.
Oh,
Sonya
Sonya's
Deville.
back, huh?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
She
Just
got
think-
a good mouthpiece for that trio.
yeah.
Just when you think you couldn't hate that pair more, they bring in Sonya Deville.
I like Sonya Deville. I think Sonya Deville would, like the mayor said, would be a good
Oh yeah, no,
person
but
to
she's
talk
a
to.
really hateable character, which is a good thing.
That's true. That is true. She is.
Ew.
It's a really good point. Yeah, she can cut some scathing promos, and as we know, those girls are not the best at the promos. I mean, I don't think Shayna Baszler's a bad promo, and I think Zoe Stark has got a margin better, but that's like saying warm. That's like saying cold piss tastes better than warm piss.
Still taking the piss.
But you still, yes, exactly. But yeah, I thought Money in the Bank was a good show. I also really enjoyed. Now, I will say that I have not seen the main event yet, but I do know who won. I also enjoyed a couple of the matches on the NXT show. You guys watch NXT?
You're talking the pay-per-view or just yesterday?
No, the pay-per-view, not yesterday.
Yeah. I saw both, but
I thought the tag team match was really good in particular.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed the tag team match, which if you looked at the card, I wouldn't have picked the tag team match as the one that would stick out the most for me, but it did.
You just love Duke Hudson.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's coming around to me.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to love all things British. We were watching the English. You know, watching the England game today, and I messaged Glenn something. He said, "When did you become English?"
Is Duke Hudson British?
I think
he's
so.
Australian.
Oh, he's Australian. Never mind. I knew it was one of those.
It's Rich Holland that's
That's
British.
it. That's what it is. Well, you can't trust that Rich Holland. He's up to something.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. I knew that whole retirement thing was a sham from the beginning. I don't trust him. What about you? Anybody liked that? Anybody else pick a different match than the tag team match as the match of the night from that show?
I really enjoyed Kalani and Sol Ruka.
Oh God, yes, that was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
They were bouncy.
It was this the whole time. It was incredibly athletic, like just a freak show athletic contest.
Yes.
You know,
Somebody said that if there had been two men in Japan, that would have been up there with.
that would have been a 7-star match.
Osprey and Ricochet.
That
But because it was two women in NXT.
Oh yeah, that would have got more stars than the Dallas Cowboys on a Sunday. Their helmets, I mean, not their play on the field. Sorry, Cowboys fans. Actually, I'm not sorry, Cowboys fans. I'm not sorry at all.
So that was my match of the night. That was incredible.
It was like two bouncy balls in there.
Yep.
Roxanne Perez versus Hips Don't Lie. McGee was really good too. I didn't see the main event, but I did see that Ethan Page is the new NXT champion, so that's interesting.
I picked him the first time.
You did. You didn't pick him this time. That's why Glenn's the champion still.
Dang
it. Darn it. I can't. What else was there? There's another match.
There was Obafemi and Wes Lee kicked it off.
Oh, and that match. It was okay, but it wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't like great or anything, but it was fine.
It was a good big man, little man match.
Yeah, but they're putting over Femi again after weeks of not putting him over. It was a strange result.
Yeah, I think we all picked Wesley. No, Glenn, you picked Omafemi, Mayor, but all the rest of us picked Wesley. Yeah, I did see that his old buddies from TNA, the Radicals, the Rascals, maybe.
The Rascals.
Yeah, not the Radicals. The Radicals were somebody else. The Rascals. They showed up on NXT last night. I saw that, so that's interesting. I thought he was going to announce that he was going to the main roster because, like, what else is he going to do?
I think he's better suited for NXT right now. Still,
yeah, they're going to stay as a trio.
Yeah, I like him down in NXT still.
They're going to be MSK when they're just a tag team, and the Rascals when it's a trio.
Interesting. Well, I like this whole TNA NXT thing is going pretty smoothly. I saw Charlie Dempsey showed up on TNA TV last week, so getting a little crossover. I think that's always it's a cool, interesting thing that's happening that you never thought you'd see in wrestling, but here we are.
And Joe Hendry's after Ethan Page.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now he's because right at the end of that match, as Ethan Page was taking his plaudits, Joe Hendry came up on the screen, and they flashed him up again last night at the end of the show.
Well.
He had a match last night with
Oh, he did. Yeah.
With Trick. He tagged with Trick and
Trick. That's right. It was at the start of the show. They flashed his picture up. Yeah. And then later on in the night he tagged with Trick.
Well, that's pretty fucking cool.
I was skeptical of the whole crossover, but they're doing a great job with it. They really are.
And what I like is that it's not just like one-off matches. They're actually building like stories within it, and then they're also bringing in stuff that's happening on TNA show over to the NXT show. So it's not just like, because bringing it over and having just dream matches, I don't think really, what does that really do? You can't. How many dream matches can you have? You know,
I hate to say this, and it'll probably get me cancelled, but you get AEW.
Yeah. I was going to say the exact same thing. Dream matches are meaningless. In wrestling, it's all about the story. It's the build-up. Yeah. You want to see you need a reason to see them fight. You don't want, this isn't professional boxing. This is professional wrestling.
Right.
You don't need the two greatest boxers of all time fighting each other. I mean, two greatest wrestlers of all time wrestling each other without a story. It's meaningless. That's why this whole Drew McIntyre and CM Punk thing has been so great.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you guys. I mean, you can sell me a dream match once, twice, but you're not going to be able to sell me a dream match constantly, because I'm going to be like, no, I want you to give me a story. Give me a dream story is what I want. Not a dream match. I need a dream story that leads to a dream match. But yeah. So yeah, I like what they're doing with this too. NXT is always just a fun show to watch. Probably my favorite wrestling show when I do watch it.
And their ratings are going up every single week. They're getting better and better ratings. So they're doing something right, and people are grabbing a hold of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think I think Dan told us that like TNA had one of their highest rated shows the week after they had Joe Henry in the Battle Royal. So I mean, they're even helping them out too. So I mean,
yeah, well, yeah, it's working both ways.
Multi-platinum singing star.
Yeah. Who would have thought? A quick Euros question for you, Glenn. Do they do third place matches anymore?
I would think so.
Yeah, I thought so.
I would have thought they would have the third and fourth playoff on Saturday.
Yeah, they usually do, but I didn't know if they got. I didn't know if they had gotten rid of that, or let's find out. Everyone talk amongst yourselves. If I could spell correctly.
Are you talking on the Euro Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about France and the Netherlands playing. Just Sunday at 2:00, Spain versus England.
Be a good game. Sunday, 2:00 Central Time, your time?
Yes, 2:00 my time. So 3 p.m. your time. It'll be on Fox, I believe.
Gotcha.
It's a good soccer day. The Copa America final will be that day too. I think Argentina's already in one, and then it's either going to be Colombia or Uruguay. But Colombia's up 1-0 at halftime, but they are down to 10 men because they had a guy get sent off because he already had a yellow card, and then he elbowed one of the Uruguay guys in the rib, got another yellow card, and now he's gone.
Yikes.
Yeah. At least he did it when his team was a goal up. But anywho, if anyone else doesn't have anything else that they want to discuss about the week in wrestling, we can get into some 1989 superstars. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
What? What's your problem? Why are you back there singing? What?
Because you're recording, that's why.
Shy, this isn't the time to get yourself over. No one thinks you're a good singer, Shy. Do you need to go outside? All right. Hold on a second. Okay, so on YouTube here, I found an episode of Superstars from August the 5th, 1989. And since it's on YouTube, I believe we should be able to use it on our YouTube page as well. So you should be able to watch along with us. Hopefully, but if not, too bad for you. But here we go. Let's have a look, see at what Superstars look like in 1989. The picture is terrible, but it's 1989.
I'm hoping for Bobby Salsa.
You're hoping for some Bobby Salsa. That's an inside joke, but who's this guy? Oh, he's the general manager of the arena. Just what we need. Oh, it's Jesse the Body Ventura and the Invisible Man here.
Is he an Invisible Man now too?
Yeah, he started blurring out. This isn't on the network or anything, but.
Well, you see, McMahon.
Jesse, let me ask you this: how do you feel about poop, pal? You like poop? Sorry.
Well, you see, I had poop once, and it ran down my leg when I was shooting Predator in the jungle.
Fucking Jesse Ventura is insane. He's so much fun because he's crazy.
And I put that right in my tacos down in the Baja.
The Baja fish taco. Yeah.
Oh God.
We got highlights.
Macho Man.
Oh, good news, Mayor. The Ultimate Warrior's here.
I thought he was dead by now. Didn't he die?
Not in 1980. No, in 89, he was very much alive.
In my childhood, he did.
The Brain Busters on the Brother Love Show.
Ooh, that's got to be good.
Yeah. The Brain Busters, very known for their. I guess. Never mind. I take it back.
This Heenan's got to be there, right? Or is it pre-Heenan? I don't know.
No, this has got to be with Heenan. Okay, now the dogs are barking. Well, you guys can do this on your own. I got to go let the dog.
We got the Rockers coming out. Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty. They probably just
Yeah.
They are flying high, probably in more than one way.
They are.
They just got fresh out of some Pennsylvania cocaine. And who are these? Sandy Beach and Boris Zhukov are the most random pairing of all time.
Yeah.
How did is there a beach in Russia that is there a sandy beach in Russia, Glenn?
There must be, surely.
Is it Bobby Salsa? Is Bobby Salsa here?
It's
No,
almost
Sandy
as good.
Beach.
It's Sandy Beach and Boris Zhukov. Why they combine those two, no one knows.
Hold the fucking phone.
Sandy Beach.
And Boris.
Why? How did they get those two together?
This is battle ball. What the fuck is happening?
That's like eating peanut butter and pickles together. Like, why would you stick those two together?
Hold on. Is Sunny Beach the fucking sorry. Is Sunny Beach the fucking UWF guy? You guys not might know what Herb Abrams UWF, I mean?
Maybe. I know Herb Abrams UWF, but I didn't know about Sunny Beach or Sandy Beach or whatever his name
Oh,
was.
that was
Sandy Beach.
Yeah. That was
Sunny Beach sounds like a wrestler who should have been on Glow, a female wrestler.
It says he's an English professional wrestler. That's all I got of it, though, is that he's an English professional wrestler.
Who? Sandy Beach?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything else. It just said Sandy Beach is an English professional wrestler.
There's no professional wrestlers in 1989 that look like that in UK.
You don't think so?
He looks like Skip.
Oh, from the body does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. And they teamed him with Boris Zhukov. That's so weird.
In 1989 in the UK, there is more wrestlers that look like Boris Zhukov than him.
I bet there was. From what you've shown me from over there, Glenn, I fucking believe it. Were you a big Rockers fan, Mayor?
Oh yeah, I love the Rockers.
I had a Rockers poster on my wall from when I was 5 years old up until I got kicked out of my house when I was 17. That fucking Rockers poster was...
I think I had probably the same one, but it was not up that long.
I had that bit. Was it the one Sean standing, or one of them standing in the corner and one of them's coming off the top rope?
I don't think they were. I think it was a white background and they were just standing there posed like this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With like lightning, or like kind of lightning bolts and graffiti, not graffiti, but like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like
spray paint. Style. Yeah, like 80s style kind of look to it.
Mine was they were in the ring and one of them was standing in the corner, one was dropping a fist off the top rope. There was nobody in the ring though, which was the strange part.
Yeah, this was the big poster, like the 41 by 21 size poster, like a movie style poster.
If Shawn Michaels had hair like that at that time, it had to be that big.
That's a good point. That's the only way to fit their hair in it. Yeah. Did you guys know that Marty likes to party?
I had heard.
Boy, does he.
Apparently killed a man too.
Yeah, fucking when he said that too, he said that was the first time I killed a man. So apparently he's killed more than one. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that Marty Jannetty is Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be a good call out for.
He's out fighting crime, killing.
Batman did come out in 1989.
I thought you meant that he was just batty.
Oh, that too. Yes, yeah. You know what, Glenn? I hadn't thought of that one, but you're right. Sandy Beach is getting the best of him here. Sandy Beach is a stripper's name. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
She dances to fucking Kokomo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'd get a dance to Kokomo. Sign me up.
Not from Sandy Beach here. I don't want herpes. I'm cool.
No. Whoa, what was that? He countered that with a slide.
Oh,
Sweet Chin music from Marty?
Yeah.
Was that before Sean even started using it?
I think they were both using it.
They're both using it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are they going to do here? We're going to do double monkey flips? That's what they're called, right? A monkey flip?
Yeah.
I'm making that up. Okay. No, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it.
We're going to double.
Whoa.
No. Flying action.
This is some innovative stuff for 88, 89, I mean.
A belly to back suplex.
Here we go. He flips him over.
Gonna get the rocker, the double fist drop.
The double fish drop, I guess. Or the double.
Yeah. I wonder how many double fistings they performed in a hotel room.
Lots of them, I bet.
I wonder if it was on this episode of Superstars that Brutus booked them into his shop.
Oh, no, I don't think it happens until like 92 or something. Or 91, 92. Wow.
We got some legitimate wrestling here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this Shawn Michaels guy is really going to go anywhere, but I see big things in Marty Jannetty, personally.
Sandy Beach had a lot of offense in there, too.
That's true.
Boris just looked tired and Russian.
Well,
he was getting involved with that flippy shit.
Yeah, they should have just changed his name back to Big Jim since he was going to fucking tag team with Sandy Beach. That's just the weirdest combination. Like, all right, well, what are we going to do? We got to get, Sandy Beach here. And so this happened on Saturday Night's Main Event. It was a match between Brutus Barber Beefcake and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Zeus is out here, a.k.a. Debo, a giant man named Tiny.
Where was Saturday Night's Main Event recorded?
I have no idea. Uh-oh. Big Zeus is getting in the ring. Remember, we're building to the big tag team match at SummerSlam. The main event is the Macho Man and Zeus taking on Brutus Beefcake and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know the mayor loves Brutus the Barber. Big Brutus fan. Oh, here comes the Hulkster.
Yeah.
I'm a big Hulk fan. So much. Look at that double axe handle to the bag. Brutal.
Yeah,
That would have taken down any other man.
a mere mortal would have taken down, but not Zeus, not Debo. He said, "That's my bike pump." Is what he said.
What you got on my 40, homie?
What you got on my 40, Hulkster? That's what he said to him.
Oh my gosh! Look at Big Zeus. What was his name? Tiny Lister.
Tiny Lister is his name. Yeah.
I don't know why Macho just did he just hit Hulk in the butt cheek with?
I think he might.
It looked like it. Yeah.
He had a double ass handle.
Yeah.
He played the drums.
Double ass handle here.
He played the drums on his cheeks.
That sounds like something that happens in a gay porn.
Oh God, a double ass handle. Oh yeah, we're going off the rails already.
You're gonna need some lube for that one. I tell you that right now. Oh, the Hulkster's got a chair. It made him drop Beefcake, probably just because of the smell.
Yeah.
The dogs are going mad because the Hulkster hit him with the chair. The dogs are big Zeus fans. I don't know if you guys knew. My dogs love Zeus.
They really got excited about that double ass handle spot.
they were, yeah, they were all over it. Oh, they've got double chairs now.
Yeah. Hulkster actually invented the concerto, if you ask him.
Yeah, brother. In 1982, brother. I used it on Sylvester Stallone in the Rocky movie, brother. It's a deleted scene.
That's on VHS. It's been taped. There was no scene with that.
No, brother. It's an extra on the DVD, but you have to get a special DVD. I got it from Stallone himself, brother. You can't see it. That's how it went down. Allegedly. I thought maybe I should allegedly. I don't know if I should
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
We've heard it through the grapevine.
Here's a guy me and Glenn saw at Starcade under a mask as one of the masked assassins. But now he's not. He's Hercules.
Well, he's got a chain.
We were discussing ironically that his name was Ray Fernandez, and they changed it to Hernandez. He couldn't be Hercules Fernandez. He had to be Hercules Hernandez.
Is his real last name Fernandez with an
S?
S?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For
some reason, I always thought it was Hernandez.
No, it's Fernandez. They're like, that sounds too ethnic. Let's make it Hernandez.
Yeah.
Little did they know. One day that was going to be a murderous tight end. They didn't know.
I feel like Hercules killed someone too.
I think he killed himself with steroids.
Well, beyond that.
Maybe. I don't think so. Who the fuck is this guy?
Is that Dustin Reynolds?
It does look like it looks like the dollar store version of Dusty Rhodes.
Does it?
That's Bustin' Reynolds.
Busty Rhodes.
If Busty Rhodes and Sandy Beaches were a tag team.
Oh God.
What
a genius.
That would have been genius.
That would have been that's why he popped up.
Oh man, we're on a roll tonight.
This sounds so bad you can barely hear
it.
Who is this guy?
I gotta look it up.
He does look like a bad Dusty Rhodes. Like
he really does, like the knockoff version. You remember how you could go to the dollar store and get like those weird, like looking Remco action figures for $1 at the dollar store? That's what this guy is. But he's supposed to be Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
When you buy the action figure and it's Hawk, like HAWK, Hulk Hogan. And it looks just like him.
What you gonna do when my 13-inch pythons run wild on you? This is Chris Duffy.
All right, we'll go with it.
Christopher T. Duffy, as a matter of fact. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts, and he died when he was 35 years old in the year 2000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
His most significant title run was as IWF Heavyweight Champion, a title held by Triple H and Perry Saturn. So that's something.
Wow. He's in some good company there.
Yeah, I guess so. I've never heard of IWF. Have you, Glenn?
I have, yes.
So in the time it took me to look up his career, Hercules beat him.
He lost. Yeah.
I didn't see any of it.
He had a good showing there on Superstars.
I can tell you from the picture that I'm looking at on Cage Match that he is an ugly motherfucker. That's for sure. That is the face only a mother can love.
We could see that on the screen.
Oh, it's the Bushwhackers. They're selling the ice cream bars. Saliva not included.
I hope they just lick the ice cream bars. Oh, there we go.
I just want everybody to know out there, the Bushwhackers saliva is not included. Everybody should know.
And they need to make a WWF ice cream bar Merc Flurry.
They do. They really should. Yeah.
Those things were delicious. That chocolate coating on the graham cracker and the vanilla ice cream in between. Woo.
The good news is to us going back to 1989 is Sean Mooney's back.
Hey.
Sean Mooney here. Haven't got to do that in a while.
I haven't heard that in a year, like years.
He still has the same tie.
Yeah, never changed it.
Yeah.
I want to get Sean Mooney's P.O. box and send the man a new tie.
They had like a mannequin with the jacket on it, and the whole and he would just like walk into it and sit down and start doing that. That's how it worked.
Oh yeah.
He just walked right into it, sat down. He doesn't even have pants on underneath that. I bet.
Neither do I.
Oh, pants are very optional. Apparently. Apparently. I wonder, he's got to be promoting SummerSlam. I always loved, I don't know why, but I always like the look of the bunch of monitors in the background.
It's the wettest man in the world.
Him and Slick.
Big Ray Trailer here. And if you think I'm not going to be the wettest person in SummerSlam, then you got another thing coming. I'm going to look like I just jumped into the ocean when I show up in the ring.
His chest is sweaty there.
Yeah.
He's already got the sweat going on.
You can see building up a sweat as he's going here.
It's like a chubby baby. He's like a big chubby baby, I feel.
The sad thing is Ray Trailer's probably like 27 there.
Yeah. He's 27 years old.
I'm not kidding. He probably is. Oh, speaking of Dusty.
Oh, we said his name too many times, and now he's here.
And he's a cop for some reason. It's Lieutenant Dusty Rhodes.
He must be fighting the big boss man.
Lieutenant Dusty Rhodes. The winner gets to be the big boss man, ironically.
Yeah.
It's a nightstick on a pole match, I heard. It's not. It'd be great if it was, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be so fun to try to watch these two try to climb up a pole. That would be amazing.
I'm kind of sad I don't get to hear this. I want Dusty.
Well, you go ahead, pal.
Look how sassy he is there.
Well, he's a police officer.
Oh my gosh, that had been good. I've got to go back. I've got to go back and listen to that audio.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Is that where they are now? Is it Sunday?
No, this was in like Worcester, Mass.
Oh, okay.
Hockey.
Oh, we got
Jive Soul
Slick.
Bro. Jive Soul Bro. And he always still out to your friends. Sorry. There he is. Oh, the chucking, jiving, best dancing guy in the entire world. The African Dream.
There's a few pounds there, isn't there, between Slick?
A bit.
Yes. Oh, wait. I think he makes the fist. Mike Williams and Terry Daniels. Terry Daniels looks like he weighs about 130 pounds and is 6'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other guy looks very short and stout, if you know what I mean.
I guess anyone standing next to Big Boss Man and Akeem would probably look small. Maybe not.
Andre the Giant's here, and he said, "No baby oil. If I see baby oil, I will. I will. I don't know because I'm out."
In '89, was he still wrestling?
Yeah, I think so.
Whew.
You know he's got chops like Thomas Bryce. I mean, they're not as good as Thomas Bryce's, but he's got chops kind of like him in that photo right there of Andre.
Mm-hmm.
This is a mismatch.
Oh gosh,
if there was one.
He really put that man in the turnbuckle.
Let's see, Mike Williams. See if he died this night. I don't think he did.
He wished he did.
It says his finishing maneuver was the spike pile driver. He probably never got to use it.
Look, I was going to say, we're not going to see it here, are we?
No, I don't think so.
If we see him spike pile drive either of these men.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He was a member of the Equalizer with Equalizer Zap and Equalizer Zoom.
Zap and Zoom.
I'm not making this up.
I need a Zap and Zoom video.
Oh my God! One of them was Johnny Grunge from the Public Enemy.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, Equalizer Zap was Johnny Grunge from Public Enemy, and the other guy was former AWI Pod Rumble winner Dusty Wolf.
Was it Dusty Wolf Zoom?
Amazing.
Yes, Dusty Wolf was Zoom.
What was he? Was he Zip? Was it Zip Zap Zoom?
It doesn't say what he was. Oh, he was Zap. Yeah. Okay. No. It doesn't say who he was. Yeah, it doesn't say because it's Zip and Zoom, and it doesn't say who he was.
So he's got to be Zap.
Probably.
It's got to be Zip Zap Zoom, isn't it?
Zip Zap and Zoom.
Get It, Got It, Good was the other tag team they had to trios. They had to wrestle.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were the IWCCW World Tag Team Champions 2 times.
Look at all the hand jiving going on in there.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
It's amazing. It's amazing how much he looks like the one-man gang without all the paraphernalia on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like they're twins or something.
Yeah.
It's like if you cut his hair into a mohawk, he would be the one-man gang. Almost.
Big splash.
1,
Who do you think?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you can keep going. He ain't never getting up. Wow. I can't get over the Zip Zap Zoom combination. I'm baffled by that. I've got nothing on Terry Daniels. He is 5'8", which is very short for a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're still beating him up though. This poor guy. Oh, we got police brutality here.
Thank God they turned that off.
I just always remember that, like, even when the Big Boss Man was a babyface, he would like cut people to the rope and beat them with a nightstick. Yeah. Why should I cheer that? I shouldn't be cheering that. That's not a good thing.
Even if it's nails.
I mean, he would beat up a jobber though in 2 minutes and cuff him to the rope and beat him with a nightstick some more. Like, that's not necessary. So what's happening here? Oh, let's listen.
Let's go around.
Is there no audio for it?
No audio.
Or I don't know. I guess maybe Piper must be making some sort of comeback.
Yeah. Well, he said it said on there that he's going to be the replacement co-host for Bobby Heenan.
Oh, well then, he's clearly looking to see if Bobby Heenan's underneath the desk.
Yeah,
he hates chairs. Everyone knows that Roddy Piper hates chairs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The cock-a-doodle-doo man's here. It's the Red Rooster.
It's Red Rooster.
Yes. Oh wow! I thought it was. Mr.
Just
Perfect.
think, if Terry Taylor had just a day earlier, he could have been Mr. Perfect, and Kurt Hennig would have been the fucking Red Rooster. Just think, a day earlier. Yeah. Oh my God, I gotta hear it. I'm gonna rewind it and listen to this because I hope it's fucking ridiculous.
He's gonna cock and doodle do.
Of course he will.
No. Not getting any of the audio.
Are you getting it, Brent?
Oh, you can hear it?
No, we can't hear it.
I'm sorry, guys, because he said that he was going to teach Mr. Perfect a lesson at SummerSlam that Mother Hen taught him a long time ago. Mother Hen.
Wait, is he wrestling Solo Sikoa?
He does. He's like again the dollar store version of Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
He wrestled Brian Johnson.
Wait, did he just win?
Yeah, he won in 48 seconds.
How did he win? He didn't pin him.
Submitted him.
He cocked and doodled him.
He cockle-doodle dude that son bitch. Yes, he did. He sure did. This guy, Mike Johnson, wrestled all the way up until 2008. Believe that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's sensational.
I'm not sure what she's looking at, but she's looking really intrigued.
She looks like she looks like she's fucking on drugs. Is what she looks like.
Well, I've heard stories. I don't believe them.
Good Lord.
So does Cease.
I mean to be mean, but God, I've seen people whose eyes look like that, and they're usually asking me for $1. So
outside of Dollar General,
yeah,
and you can't even see the Macho Man's eyes yet.
He's probably going to leave those shades on.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious. We're about to see an iconic jobber coming up next against someone the mayor loathes.
Oh, God dang it. I know I'm getting Ultimate Warrior.
There was a very rich man that those three knew.
Who, these three?
Yeah, these three.
Her eyes are fucking bugging me out.
What you may call a purveyor of pharmaceuticals.
Oh,
yeah. They just need to cut the camera. I think they're all tap dancing on the clouds right now.
Yeah.
This might be okay. I don't know.
And now you look at that. Look at that face. There's no way that he's okay.
I mean, you can't tell his eye just is staring off in the distance.
He was seeing this girl, but she broke up with him. She couldn't be sure he wasn't seeing other people. I know that's terrible. I apologize. I'm not sorry. If you came here and you're offended, you shouldn't have came here.
SummerSlam on a Monday.
That's strange, isn't it? That's when all the people want to watch wrestling pay-per-views on a Monday evening. I guess they had something because we watch wrestling every Monday now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd watch a Monday pay-per-view. They don't pay-per-views anymore.
I mean, yeah, since they're not pay-per-view, I mean, you can give it to me any day and I'll watch it just because I already pay for it, so why wouldn't I? He's facing Barry Horowitz. You guys familiar with Barry?
Oh, of course.
Oh, definitely.
And he's got to be a top 3 jobber all time.
He's got to be up there, definitely. Here he goes. He's working over the wire. The craziest thing is there's a really good wrestler in this ring, and then there's
it's not the Warrior.
I can't 100% be sure because the picture quality is not good, but I think that's Dangerous Danny Davis is the referee, and he is also a better worker than the Ultimate Warrior.
Yep.
So is most of the front row.
Did he just knock Rick Rude?
Oh gosh.
He's got to be facing Rude at SummerSlam, right, for the title?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Sorry, Mayor. Actually, you know what? If I remember, that match is actually decent, so we might just skip it because I think it's like 18 minutes long anyway. Nobody wants to watch it. Rick Rude was one of those rare guys who could pull a good match out of the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he probably did have the best. Well, Macho had a good match with him too, I thought.
Yeah, I would say Macho, him, and then the one he had with Hogan were really the ones who pulled good matches out of Warrior. I mean, Macho always could, and then I thought the matches he had with Rick Rude were always stellar too. Oh, here we go. The sun and the moon and the stars and the planets are the warriors. I painted my face blue like the skies and the planets are the different places in the warriors, and I yell a lot because I don't know what's going on. I took so many steroids that I'm higher than Zeus, Macho Man, and Sensational Siri all together.
That was perfectly timed.
It did work out. I was hoping he'd stop because I didn't know how much longer I could do that.
Oh my gosh. I saw a video that was a backstage recording where Vince was making Ultimate Warrior do an apology to a child. Did you see that?
I have seen this. Yeah. Oh God.
And Warrior was getting so angry that he ended. I think he got fired the next day. I think Vince fired him the next day after he made the apologetic video. He couldn't wait to fire him.
You should have. Good Lord. Just pin him already. Do us all a favor.
This is
Outta
like
here.
Bret Hart calling Goldberg a gorilla that just didn't know what he was doing in the ring. It was like wrestling an actual gorilla.
That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Barry Horowitz.
God dang, he buried his junk on his Horowitz.
Yeah, he did. He felt his Ultimate Warrior, if you know what I mean.
Wow, that was a beating of a match.
That was the worst squash match of all time. It wasn't. It couldn't have been.
No, it would seem worse.
It might have been for Barry.
Yeah, it was. He broke both of his arms, so not surprised they got to stretcher him out of here.
Yeah.
The shoot stretcher.
Yeah, those are actual paramedics, in fact. Oh, it's the Brother Love show. I don't know if we're equipped to have Brother Love shows because it's just talking, and we're not here for talking. Let's go to the SummerSlam report with Mean Gene, just so we can see what's going on at SummerSlam, because that's what we're building to. That's why we're doing this, because we're building towards SummerSlam, because SummerSlam's in like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, August 2nd or 3rd, I believe.
Yeah, first week of August. I call it Margarita Slam at my house because that's the day we make margaritas. Margarita Slam 2025. I almost forgot what year it was. I almost said 2025.
You're a year ahead of us.
Well,
I believe that'll be in Minneapolis.
Yes, it will be in Minneapolis. That is correct. The mega, what do they call the Hogan and fucking? I don't know. Hercules.
The mega shits.
The mega shits. Yeah. The Rougeos are going to team with Rick the Model Martel to take on the Rockers and Tito Santana.
Interesting.
Takes on Mr. Perfect. The Hart Foundation Battle of the Brainbusters. We're not watching that because I bet it's incredible.
Yeah, that's going to be way too good for us.
It'll be a really good match.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka takes on the $1 million I'm going to steal your taxes man, allegedly. Dusty Rhodes battles the Honky Tonk Man, and who can jive better? What the fuck is happening here? The Demolition and King Duggan, I guess, are taking on. Yeah. Holy fuck! The Twin Towers and Andre the Giant reinforce the ring, pal.
And as you said, the Ultimate Warrior versus Rick
Ravish and Rick.
Wow.
Intercontinental Championship match, I believe that is.
That trios match has got a lot of beef in it.
I also know that there is a match that is on like a VHS release that they had back in the day that's on Peacock somewhere, where it's a cage match between Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Hulk Hogan versus Zeus and the Macho Man in a cage match, which it was a thing where they had them. If you bought this on pay-per-view, you would get the No Holds Barred movie, and then the match would come after the movie. And I know that match is on here, and we're going to watch it because it can't be good. There's no way it is.
No.
And I don't think I've ever seen it from start to finish, so we need to watch that, I think.
No, if it's involved in the No Holds Barred film, it's certainly not good.
What's your favorite line in the No Holds Barred movie, Mayor?
Oh, gosh, my favorite line. I don't know.
Dookie! That's my favorite one.
Oh, I'm thinking of Suburban Commando. I can't remember. I saw No Holds Barred in the theater too, and I think that was the only time I've ever watched it.
I've definitely watched it when I was a kid because I was a huge Hulkamaniac, just like you were. But I haven't seen it as an adult. I bet it's.
Oh gosh, it's gotta be so bad.
I bet it's so bad. It's probably hilariously bad, to be honest with you.
Perhaps we need to review it.
We might. That might be something we could do, like wrestling movie reviews. That'd be fun.
It's got to be one of those movies that's like they tried to bury, like E.T. the Atari game, where they just bought all the copies up and buried them in the desert.
Well, I don't know. Have you ever seen Mr. Nanny? That might be worse than fucking No Holds Barred.
Yeah. Suburban Commando was, at least from memory, a better movie.
The Undertaker was in that one, right?
Yeah, Undertaker was like one of the villains. He was like the henchman.
So that's another one that I haven't seen since I saw it when I was a kid. I remember I used to live in Hickman, Nebraska, and they had this little grocery store, and it had like this was back when you would rent VHS tapes at the grocery store. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
And I remember they had the no holds bar, the match, the movie, the movie, the match, whatever. It said a whole bunch of shit on it, and I always wanted to rent it, but we didn't even have a membership. But I remember my mom would be shopping, and I'd just be looking at that tape. Little did I know I wasn't missing anything.
The actual VHS cover was more exciting than the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
100%. I don't think I cared about the movie. I was like, I gotta see this fucking cage match. I was like fucking 8. Well, I had to be younger than that. I was like 6.
I don't remember anything about No Holds Barred, and now I really want to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I remember he has like a brother in it, and like Zeus beats up his brother, and
so it's the story of Kickboxer, and they just turned it into, it's literally Kickboxer, but with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
and they replaced Tom Poe with Z.
Kickboxer or that.
Kickboxer, I think, came out 88 or no 89. It came out 89 also.
So around the same time then.
Yeah, because Kickboxer came out a year after Bloodsport, I believe. So that came out 89.
Yeah. Well, goddamn, welcome to Movie Review with Glenn, Brent, and the Mayor. This evening, we will be talking about Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny, and...
No Holds Barred.
Hold on. The main thing, I forgot it.
Lots of people have.
It's late enough. I can go ahead and make this joke because there's probably no one under the age of 18 listening.
This isn't live, but yeah.
Well, I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
I had a video called No Holes Barred. And it was an interesting video that came out in the early 2000s. And yeah, not sure whatever happened to that VHS, but I'm sorry, Mom, if you found it when I moved out.
It was stuck in somebody's hand when they tried to pick it up. That's all I know.
No Holes Barred. Yep. That was something.
That's disgusting. That is gross. Did you get it from Ruben?
Get it from Ruben? Oh gosh. Oh man. I got it. There was a next to the Gentleman's Club called Ecstasy. They had an adult store right next to it that was attached to it.
As it would do, yeah.
And,
what was the strip club called?
The strip club was called Ecstasy.
Oh, okay.
It was spelled Ecstasy. It was called XTC.
Firm, pal. Good Lord.
That's every woman's version of ecstasy right there.
I will
just
put
need to
some
see
dollar
that.
bills in his G-string. I'm sweating. Ooh, good Lord. It's hot in here all of a sudden.
I thought it was just this lamp beating on me. It's not.
I was thinking about no holds bar. That's what really got me sweating.
That's a whole lot of machismo there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to be doing nothing tomorrow, and I'm going to think of that. I'm just going to start dying laughing. Just out of nowhere, I'm just going to start laughing thinking about that.
Oh, man. I also knew a girl in high school named Three Hole Cole, but we won't talk about how she got that name. We'll move on from that one, too.
We should put her in the Hall of Fame, I think.
It always had good chanting value. Three Hole Cole. But okay, yeah. We're getting off the rails now.
Oh yeah, we just started getting off the rails.
He's cool. He's cocky. He's bad.
Good Lord.
Tony Durante looks like he sweats marinara.
Oh well, absolutely is. He's a cousin of Mario Mancini. That's not true. I made that up.
Very Italian man. This is in Boston.
Goddamn. He was one of the pit bulls. He's pit bull number 2 from ECW.
So he was Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah,
Mr. 305.
Different pit bull.
Oh, darn it.
He's dead now.
The pit bull is? He's not making music anymore?
Well, no, he's doing just fine, I think.
Oh, darn it.
Durant died, or I'm sorry. Durante died on September 25th alongside his girlfriend, both from drug overdose of fentanyl.
Okay.
He and his
Wow.
girlfriend were found laying in their home dead for days, while their two small children, 21-year-old boy and 8-month-old girl, were alone with their bodies. That is fucking terrible.
Terrible.
You said this is 2005?
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't even know fentanyl was around back then.
that is fucking awful. Yeah, you would think it would be like opiates, but I don't know the history of fentanyl, nor do I want to. But yeah, that's fucking awful. Wow. I didn't expect that grim of a story. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, that's a crime in sports just waiting to happen.
It is. Good Lord. That's not good. Just like this match wasn't good. The Honky Tonk Man is the winner over Pitbull number 2.
Yeah.
After no holes barred, we needed to bring the show down a level anyway. It's pretty funny that like I have Cage Match open here and it shows like the most popular pages.
Mm-hmm.
And the number 3rd most popular viewed page is Ariana Grace. And for some reason, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Is that recently?
It has to be.
Or like all time? Like she broke all the records.
She's taking over, pal. I get it. She's got curly hair. I understand. But here's Demolition. What do you? Oh, I think we've talked about this before. What do you think their safe word is? Was there anybody in the videotape that was dressed like these guys, Mayor? That's what I really want to know.
No, I don't. There may have been some spikes and leather. I'm not sure. I can't remember it that well.
Had to have been. Pumpernickel is probably the safe word. I bet pumpernickel.
That's a lot to spit out. When you,
Yeah.
You gotta make it difficult. It can't be easy.
Yeah, you don't want to just accidentally say it.
Yeah. You got to be sure that you want to say it. Anybody can say no, stop. You got to be able to say pumpernickel.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That's a sentence, but yeah, that works too. I can't believe that they're going to have fucking the Twin Towers and Andre the Giant team together, and I never knew that this took place. I feel like I should know, but I don't.
No, it's something that I don't remember. Does it actually happen?
Yeah, I don't know, but
I know they're building to it, but that doesn't mean it actually happened.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
We've seen builds with Undertaker and Nails that never took place.
Yeah, well, then Nails got fired, so.
And Andre's body may have just given out.
Maybe, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe Nails was right about Vince the whole time.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I mean, he was the first one to call him out on it. We should have listened to him.
Yeah.
We should have listened to Nails. He was the voice of reason.
Yeah, the convict.
Who knew? Who knew? Hercules versus the $1 Million Man. The Brain Busters versus Demolition. That's going to be a WWF Tag Team Championship match. So if you find yourself in Nashville in 1989, you can check that out. Andre the Giant versus good Andre the Giant.
You don't want to check that out.
Yeah. Andre looked at the booking sheet and saw he had to face Warrior and went, oh.
I'm done.
He's going to be covered in baby oil.
Well, that's it. That is it for this episode of the Mayor of Superstars. That was a lot of fun. That we went a lot of places I didn't think we were going to go. We went up, down, and around to all the holes being unbarred. Glenn, who do we need to plug before we get you to bed?
I'm booking the territory, the first and last of wrestling. Their side projects, the one that they just got out at the moment. They started season 2 of Unstacking the Dadatory, the journey of Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks culminating at Wembley in 1981, which was watched by the most viewers of a wrestling match, about 18 million viewers. I've forgotten what else they do.
They do a lot. Check out Unbooking the Territory.
Anyway, over to you.
The Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. That's on SJP World Media.
And DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc, and I'm ready for my bed.
Glenn is ready for bed. Mayor, how about you? What do you got to plug for us?
Oh, gotta plug some holes because
they are they are now barred.
they are all barred from the rest of the night. You guys have some Google searching to do, but let's just go.
I am not. No, thank you.
Let's just move on to the plugging of actual human beings and entities such as Mr. Thomas Bryce and his good company, Sportswire Radio, who supports us and many other podcasts. You can catch him at Thomas Bryce 2017 on all the social media platforms, or Thomas Bryce 2020 on Instagram. And the website that you want to run to is sportswireradio.org. And apparently, I guess, at least today, you can watch a video that I just released, Meal with the Mayor video. Reviewed a Kit Kat and Merrick Flurry, by the name tonight. And who knows if I'll do one next week. Kind of have limited driving privileges here, so we're not sure where I'm going to end up, but I'm going to try to at least keep doing this for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So Meal with the Mayor every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Find me on Twitter /the X at Mayor of Canton.
That's right. Check that out. Find out how he felt about it's garlic sauce, right?
Oh yeah, it was some anime garlic sauce. What was it called? Jujutsu Kaiju or something? I don't know. I don't watch anime other than Cowboy Bebop was the only one that I actually knew, or Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball. That's it. Pokemon too. But I don't know anything about anime, so not my thing.
The sauce is good though.
Nothing against it, but that sauce is fantastic. Get that sauce. Get it. Put it on your chicken nuggets. Great. Get it while it lasts because it's probably going to be gone quick.
Yeah, like remember that really hot sauce they had too that went away really quickly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course. Make sure you check out everything else we got going on. Me and Glenn will have a new episode out. We reviewed the original Starcade 1983, which we were a bit surprised by and not in a good way. But listen to the show, you'll hear all about it. Also, we have 2 new episodes of the Life and Times of Psycho Sid. Make sure to check those out. Give us a subscribe on YouTube if you don't already. I don't believe that I have anything else to plug. The only thing left to do is for Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.